Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. He's found the way through. Thinks about the shot. Now it's Goulet. He's had a shot! Szoboszlai. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's Mane. Goulet. He's in a great position here. Valverde showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And that's gone loose. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Szoboszlai gets a foot in here, spread it left. Now, can they get him away? Mane. Casemiro makes the interception. Mohamed Salah! Brilliant, brilliant Mohamed Salah! A finish right from the top draw. And this is getting better and better. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Liverpool are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
It's their second corner of the game. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. And this is Griezmann. Frimpong.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And here's Mane. Goulet. He shifted it to the flank. Mbappe. Great vision. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision.
That could spell trouble. Here's Fouch, just the goalkeeper to beat. Chance for a shot! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
A case now of complete control.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Casemiro. Liverpool have hit a quick-fire double here. Frimpong. Can he spark a counter here? And they're back on the ball again. And it's Robertson. Serginho producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Liverpool looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Can he get on the end of this? Spread out to the left. Mbappe. Big chance! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Madrid have their third corner. Great defending, and again! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And now they can spring out of defence. Mane takes a shot! Serginho. And it's Szoboszlai. Takes a shot! And that's off target.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Alexander-Arnold. Valverde looking to play him in. Played into space out wide. Oh, such a clever touch. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Now it's Rooney! Wayne Rooney! Only him!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And here's Griezmann. Botman with the slide tackle there.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Now it's Rooney. Rooney. A probing pass. That's a shade optimistic. That has ended up in no man's land. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Rooney. That's pretty clear. It is a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Great chance here from position A1. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Seedorf! Decent hit from there. Mendy. Mbappe. And it's Serginho. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Botman. Now it's Rooney. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Casemiro. Liverpool leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And it's Griezmann. Liverpool have a free kick. Jordan Henderson. It's Mane. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Rooney stood his ground strongly. That's good play. Decent chance! Oh, that was close. Casemiro. And it's Mendy. Serginho. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Griezmann. He's looking wide. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Rooney. And here's Mane. Upamecano has given away a free kick. Szoboszlai. And he's picked it up out wide. Mohamed Salah! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Rodrigo. Kerkez. Szoboszlai. Liverpool are looking to break at pace. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here.
And it's Bradley. Sends it crossfield. And he lines up a cross. Goulet. That's good running with the ball. Now it's Rooney. Goes for the shot! It has to be Wayne Rooney! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Liverpool are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Serginho cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Takes a shot! There was plenty of power on that. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Just more than 15 minutes till half-time.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's got away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
No, that's been intercepted. Jimenez. Seedorf can so cleverly bypass the press. Has a look and plays it forward. Mbappe! An uncompromising challenge. Bradley did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Goulet. And here's Griezmann. Griezmann! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Botman. Griezmann. So much time and space here. Goes for a shot. Can he get it through? Mane. Oh, that's fabulous. That'll be a throw.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And it's Arda Güler. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Henderson. And here's shot at goal! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Mbappe. Now it's Griezmann. And it's Serginho. Now it's Griezmann. And again they run up against stubborn defending. Mane.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Mane charging forward, the ball at his feet. And it's Szoboszlai. He's tried one! Decent hit and on target. And there's the end of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Liverpool sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up.
Vi ricordiamo, signore e signori, che è possibile acquistare i souvenir nelle apposite aree dello stadio. Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 21, Griezmann.
And we're off again.
Lascia il campo per il numero 18. Attenzione, un
Liverpool do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Now it's Rooney. Over to the left. Goulet. Played to Casemiro. Goulet. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. No, he's not getting past him there. Strokes it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
And he's gone direct here. Jordan Henderson. Now it's Mane. Milner. That ball looks a good one. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Serginho. Oh, can he get onto this? Can he get onto this? Oh, what a climb! Really well taken goal. The second half off to a spectacular start. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unearned.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Madrid get themselves back into contention.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Mane chasing after it. Kerkez. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Madrid have their second corner now. He rises! Harmlessly behind. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And he's managed to gift it back. Mendy. Alexander-Arnold. Goulet. And it's Arda Güler. And Casemiro. Mbappe. And it's Serginho. And Güler. Foot in.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Looking for options for movement. He'll try to keep... Oh, smashing header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
Well read, nice interception. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now, can they get him away? It's Rooney! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Goulet tries to clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Now it's Haaland. Out to the left it goes. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Can he get on the end of this? That's beautifully weighted. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Liverpool perhaps contemplating their next change here. Serginho. Now it's Haaland. Salah. Mohamed Salah. Rooney! Loose ball now, and there's... Oh, he's been caught napping! Ball driven towards the far post. Seedorf cuts out the pass, and it's Salah. Great defending, strong and determined. Just about up to 75 minutes. And that is as far as they're going to go. Goes for goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That's a decent clearance. Out towards the flank. Played out to the left flank.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Now it's Haaland. Serginho. This might spell danger. Brilliantly cut out. Mohamed Salah. Aimed beyond the defence. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Now it's Mane. It's Rooney! He should have put that one away.
Rooney has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
What a throw in. Knocks it into space. Serginho's cross. Oh, and the shot! You've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Rodrigo. Arda Güler. And it's Serginho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Liverpool close now to seeing this one through to the end. Bradley can get it clear.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Now it's Rooney. Rooney! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 27.
So, third corner of the game.
Viene sostituito con il numero 7.
Seedorf with the short one. Well, that was very necessary. Liverpool clearly now in lead preservation mode. Nice sequence of passes, this. Oh, shooting chance! Liverpool get their fourth corner. Shifted it to the flank. Cross goes in there. And that should get the job done. In once more.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Real chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Played it again. And back out it comes. And Seedorf! Oh, that was venomous. Mendy. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Oh, it's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Rodrigo. Güler bops him off it and wins back the ball. And time is up. Liverpool have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal, ultimately. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
This is a distinctively southern European-feeling stadium, a venue right on the banks of the river. The action has already started.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
And it's Griezmann. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Not the most convincing of passes. Griezmann. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Casemiro. He gives them some real defensive steel in the middle of the park, Peter. What he's particularly good at is nipping opposition attacks in the bud and preventing them from getting any...
Oh, what? It's Salah! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Goulet. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Valverde. Casemiro. Plays a sharp little ball here. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Liverpool presented with a golden opportunity here. To open the scoring. That is quite remarkable.
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that.
Mendy. Casemiro. Now it's Rooney. Mohamed Salah, and he's managed to get free. Casemiro. Neymar. He's gone for goal. Comfortable claim for the keeper.
Yeah, you can't blame him for trying, but that looked a little forced.
Now it's Rooney. Just about within shooting range.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates...
Mohamed Salah! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Mohamed Salah clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Liverpool with the corner, they're first. And it's been taken short. Good ball, good take. Climbs up big! It's there! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And here's Mbappe. Nice interception, well timed. Now it's Rooney. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Mohamed Salah is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Casemiro. Madrid looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Not much subtlety about that challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, it's come loose. Mbappe tries to pass it through, and it's been played through. He's one-on-one, there's the shot! It's bounced back off the post. He's got a goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Madrid grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Valverde. Now Neymar. No, he's not getting his way this time. And it's Salah. And it's Griezmann. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Quality ball. Mane, nicely weighted ball. Great ball if he can get there. It's Rooney! Oh, that was venomous. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out and takes a shot! Neymar. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And no surprise, that's a booking. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. De Ligt. Here's Griezmann. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Mbappe simply can't escape his critics. He deserves an earful after that.
Salah. Frimpong. Nice bit of trickery. Griezmann. Griezmann going full steam ahead down the left flank. Oh, well measured. Shot could be on. Mbappe! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
This looks promising. Casemiro. Mbappe chasing after it. And it's Arda Güler. Spread out to the left. And here's Griezmann. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Griezmann. Another chance from a corner.
Substituição em campo.
Madrid choosing to make the first change. Been replaced here, Jim. What do you think? Injury? He gets big! Just off target. Really looking understandably energised after his goal. Griezmann. Frimpong. Mohamed Salah. Jordan Henderson. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Mane. He's beaten the last man. Oh, the keeper's done wonderfully well there. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. The midway point of the game.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. Liverpool kick off the second half. This ended up in no man's land. Güler. Liverpool do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
And he's cleared it back out. That has been slung wide. That's been slipped through. Plenty to wait. And the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Mohamed Salah actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. That's a decent clearance. And this is... He's having a shot! Mohamed Salah is flagged offside. Casemiro. And it's Mendy. And it's Griezmann. Vinicius Junior. Milner did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Griezmann. Güler. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's Mane. He's gone for goal! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Casemiro. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
The instantly recognisable Signal Iduna Park, one of Europe's most unforgettable stadia. The action has already started. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Casemiro. He gives them some real defensive steel in the middle.
Neymar! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Serginho. And it's Neymar. And De Ligt. Casemiro. And it's Serginho. Serginho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Neymar. That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Yellow or red? It is red. Liverpool already a man down in these early stages. That has left the boss thinking about what harm it has done to their chances.
It looked avoidable and unnecessary, but it makes you think that he was trying to intimidate.
To open the scoring. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, they do say all roads lead to Rome, and perhaps it's also true to add that all Roman roads lead to the Olimpico. This gargantuan amphitheatre rarely fails to deliver, certainly when it comes to providing sporting entertainment of the highest order. But as you can see, we've already started here. And we have our very first corner. Van der Ven can get it clear. He's going for goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Attenzione, un cambio.
This is their second corner of the game. Defending of the desperate variety. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. He's got away. Goes for a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And he's taking no chances there. And now they can spring out of defence.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic once he comes inside. Anything is possible.
Casemiro defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Seedorf did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party... Chance, surely! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And it's Azar. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Azar looking for options for movement. Neymar. Liverpool leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Griezmann. Neymar. And back it goes. Henderson goes sliding in. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Mbappe. And he's intervened well there. Frimpong. Can he get on the end of this? Mohamed Salah looking to run onto it. And it's Griezmann. Neymar smoothly does it. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Now, can they get him away? He's found a way through. Delivery from... It's a mighty effort! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Out for a throw. Casemiro. Oh, that's a key interception. Rooney does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Rooney puts his foot on the gas. Mane has it in a wide position. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Neymar. Oh, this is a very good run. Played out to the left flank. And this is Hazard. And he's straight offside. It's come to nothing. Griezmann. Madrid finding their passes. Van de Ven promptly onto that, and that is that. Out to the right. Now it's Rooney. Jordan Henderson. Now that looks a decent... Great chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Rooney really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. Seedorf goes short. Rooney! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Not much subtlety about that challenge. Griezmann. Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Griezmann. Mbappe. And it's Griezmann. Griezmann. Back when it goes. He's tried one! Sticks it away! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Madrid grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Over to the left. Now it's Hazard.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And he's managed to get free. Flings it across. And that's the keeper's ball. Chance here to counter. Liverpool can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. And that has been slung wide. Forwards and with intent. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, can he get onto this? Milner. Jordan Henderson. And here's Rooney. Rooney! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Corner number 3 coming up. Mbappe!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And he welcomes it in. Mbappe. No way through. Frimpong. Hazard. Madrid do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Griezmann. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And no surprise, that's a booking. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. Knocks it into space. Great vision. Rooney. Khan claims comfortable. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Rooney. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Good running, strong and purposeful. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Griezmann. Now it's Mbappe. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di
Liverpool
recupero.
have reclaimed it. We are into overtime. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. There. Khan clears. And it's Neymar. It is a corner. And this could be the final action of the first half. That's the keeper's ball. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So there was the first half.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each.
Signore e signori, vi invitiamo caldamente a contribuire all'iniziativa Un Gol per la Vita, presentandovi agli stand appositi.
Liverpool kick off the second half. They've won a corner. Corner number 4 coming up here. And it's been taken short. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Mane. Robertson. He's shifting through the gears here.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Played back in. And he's only two. And Seedorf! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
They're up to 5 corners now. Seedorf with the short one. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's Henderson. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Can he finish? Has a look and place it forward. Griezmann. Valverde looking for the run. Griezmann. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Big header! Oh, crossbar! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Alexander-Arnold. Neymar. And it's Griezmann. Griezmann has created one goal already. And it's Hazard. Aimed beyond the defence. Casemiro. He's having a go! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Casemiro is offering a right smile there.
Madrid get their fourth corner. Hazard! And that's caused a worry or two. Simple. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Hazard. Casemiro. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe touches it back. Neymar. And he's had a hit! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Neymar clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
They're up to 5 corners now. Cech gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And now a sudden chance to counter. Alexander-Arnold is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Griezmann! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Griezmann deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Liverpool are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Mane. Mane, good purposeful running this. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but
It's Neymar! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
He shifted it to the flank. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And this is Rooney. Picked out brilliantly. Can he finish? They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, what has happened here? Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Griezmann gets it away. Milner bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Griezmann. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, they can break here. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. "75 minutes played. Now it's Mane.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. That's a delicate pass.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, that's well spotted. Upamecano. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rooney. Pass is just off target. Hazard plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Griezmann in acres of space out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, they've got it again. And it's Neymar. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Griezmann. Neymar. Just 5 minutes left. Can he get it through?
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And he was quick to react. Now it's Hazard. Frimpong kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 10 Neymar. Numero 21 Griezmann. Numero 13 Hazard.
Seedorf.
Numero 6 Numero 14.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Il numero 20.
And here's Mbappe.
Il numero 23.
Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. Oh, well played, well played. Gravenberg. Oh, looks a good one. Casemiro spots it and intercepts. Serginho. Now it's Bellingham. Serginho threads one in. Mbappe! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Desperate defending required here. And he's gone looking for safety. That's a sharp pass. And this is Mohamed Salah. Salah plays it in. Khan claims it without any fuss. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here, it really is.
This venue, located here in Villa Belmiro, is modest, but whatever it lacks in size, it more than makes up for in character.
And he was there to get a vital touch. Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. That has been knocked clear. And he has been fouled there. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box, they just need a good delivery.
And it's Mendy. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Mane absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Now it's Pedri. Griezmann. Mbappe. Neymar. Seedorf was in no mood for any of that. No foul, says the referee. Now it's Mane. He's on it, can he get away? Shapes to shoot! They've got to be quick to recover this. And he's managed to gift it back. Oh, terrible pass. He's got away. Mbappe. And this is Griezmann. Now the ball in. And it's hoisted clear. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Szoboszlai with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Szoboszlai has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Neymar. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Oh, they can break here. Oh, sweet feet. That's a good ball. Chance! Off the post! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Great chance! And that is quite wonderful! A finish of true class! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Hazard, played into them, climbs up big! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Well, they've got it again. Szoboszlai. And it's Salah. And the two sides separated by the game's only... And Body! And he gets rid in a hurry. Hazard. Pedri running with the ball. Pedri. Good driving run. Pedri! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Over to the left. And this is Mane. Pinches it off him. João Cancelo. Ball is over the line. Threads one in. Now that's well seen too. Burn. Szoboszlai. For Jordan Henderson. And he's intervened well there. Hazard. Now it's Pedri. Pedri.
Oh, great feat, that.
He's picked his way through. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That's very neat. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. It's their second corner of the game. Cleared without hesitation. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, nicely intercepted. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. That's beautifully weighted. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Mohamed Salah really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Burn. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's been shifted off it. And here's Mbappe. Looking for options for movement. And it's Neymar. He's a sharp little ball here. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Shot could... And the shot! He has done it! And this is getting better and better. That was a given. It always was.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Camisa 22.
Liverpool are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Played into space. Oh, it's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Mbappe. Neymar. Mohamed Salah. And the counter is on. Some resolute defending there. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. And this is Mohamed Salah. It's Salah! Pedri. Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. Played out to the left flank. Spread neatly. Now he's off and running. Oh, he's found support out wide. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Substituição em campo.
Oh, what a climb! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Right here. Flashes it across. That's really well cleared. And he's quick to snatch it back. Pedri. And it's Griezmann. Real chance! With it. Liverpool have got it back and they'll have another go. Robertson getting this one clear. And it's half-time here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Liverpool go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. Here we go again then. That's a decent clearance. Decent chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Now it's Mane. It's a pretty loose pass. Neymar. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Great ball if he can get there. He's one-on-one! And that has sent him sprawling. And that has been clubbed away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Neymar. That's good running with the ball. Oh, good spread. And this is... And the finish! Oh, it's come off the upright. And it's Neymar. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but
the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Great chance here from position A1. A real chance then to ease this unpleasant predicament. Neymar! That was travelling. Frimpong. Can he get it through? Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Griezmann. Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Great ball. Neymar! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Neymar brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And he's taking no chances there. Corner number 2 then. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Liverpool in a very solid position, 2 to the good. And here's Mbappe. Griezmann chips it through. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. So, third corner of the game. Cleared away. And it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. Liverpool are down to 10 men. It's a good 35 yards out. Oh, smashing header! He will be livid with himself.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
That has ended up in no man's land. Neymar, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Brilliantly cut out. That has been slung wide. Tries to play it through. He has found a way through. Goes for a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 3 coming up. Seedorf with the short one. Flings in across. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Closing in on goal. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Danger averted for now. Frimpong clears. And this is Mane. Pedri. Now it's Neymar. Oh, super ball. Turns and goes back. Casemiro. And this is Griezmann. Oh, well played, well played.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Jordan Henderson swung over. It's going to be another throw.
Substituição em campo. Camisa 13. Camisa 10. Neymar. Camisa 22. Camisa 21. Deixando o campo para a entrada de
Szoboszlai.
Camisa 18.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
play from him.
Has a shot!
Camisa 19.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Rodrigo. Bellingham. It's gone backwards.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Serginho. Haaland. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Can he spark a counter here? Serginho. Oh, cracking ball. And it's Serginho. And they're back on the ball again. Now it's Rodrigo. Bellingham. Gets his head on it! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And he's forced to go back. That'll be a throw-in. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Alexander-Arnold. Serginho. Jordan Henderson. Henderson. Oh, this is a very good run. Bellingham. And it's Serginho. Serginho powering forward here. Serginho shoots! Szoboszlai. And it's Serginho. 5 minutes left on the clock. Played with finesse. Can he finish? Glorious! A finish right from the top draw. And what a climax we have here! Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Serginho really showed his coolness, Peter, by not getting flustered on such a tough skill. And for me, it was controlled perfection.
Madrid give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
He's gone for goal! Oh, that wasn't far away. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Alexander-Arnold. Serginho. Now there's a chance, surely! He's got a goal! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! Any thoughts on the goal?
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
Camisa 12.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. Alexander-Arnold making good progress on the right-hand side. 4 added minutes on the board. Now he's got space here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Desperate defending required here. Alexander-Arnold, who's short. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Terrific header! He's missed, but not by that far.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Referee has gone straight to his pocket. Yes, a second yellow, and he's off. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Liverpool are now down to 8 following the sending off. The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
Big header! Oh, that is a terrific save! And that is it, the referee has seen enough. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning it's honours even and no complaints.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin, that's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Senhoras e senhores, vamos
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
It is sizzling beautifully here, and of course, as always, it is overlooked by the grand murals of the great man who lends this venue his name. We are always here in the presence of true magnificence.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Well, nicely intercepted.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Bernardo Silva picks it up out wide. That's a decent clearance. And we have our very first corner.
Bernardo Silva with the short one. Deep cross.
And he's taking no chances there.
And this is Bernardo Silva. And it's Kovacic.
Haaland! And that's caused... Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Kovacic.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
He came in hard, very hard. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Threads one in. Crunching tackle. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I think you're going to have to go a very long way to find a better all-round midfielder than Fede Valverde. He's got the engine to do all the covering, but he's a lot more than that. He's got the strength, the tackling ability, good composure on the ball and balance in his game. So you'd really struggle to find any weakness.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Marmoush. Now it's Haaland.
And he's on his way!
They're urging him to shot, surely! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Corner number 2 then. Now there's the clearance.
Now the ball, he rises!
Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Still goalless at the moment.
Tchouaméni. He's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Tchouaméni. And it's Tchouaméni. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And it's Tchouaméni. And here's Mbappe.
And he's in on goal!
Kovacic. Bernardo Silva. Marmoush. Now Foden. Rodri. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Valverde.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. The referee's come over. It's a red card.
Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Now it's Mbappe. He's a sharp little ball here. He's shifting through the gears here. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. They've played it short. Bernardo Silva. Kovacic. Marmoush, played out to the right. Oh, it's played into the area. He gets big. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Marmoush really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And here's Marmoush. Same outcome. Haaland. Goulet. Valverde. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. He's having a go! It's loose now and they want to get it back. That's going to go a long way.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
15 minutes till half-time. Valverde. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Foden. It's a promising position, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
The ball's gone astray. And it's Kovacic. Oh, well played. That's a lovely, neat pass. Goulet, chance here to counter. Now this could be a chance. And a chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Vinicius Junior is flagged offside. Rodri. Now it's Haaland. It's a really well-measured ball. Foden gets into a good position. Kovacic. Turns back here, probably the best option. Nuri. And it's Rodri. It's a pretty loose pass. Mbappe charging forward, the ball at his feet. Well, he's ended up in no man's land. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, that's an excellent interception.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's picked his way through. Can he get on the end of this? Kovacic. No, that's been intercepted. Goulet. Now it's Mbappe. Real chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Gula looks to get on the end of this.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Kovacic. Bernardo Silva. Very nicely done. Just eases him off the ball. Vinicius Junior. And we hit half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
And a quick reminder today, everybody,
So we reach the halfway point.
A very entertaining half, Peter. The game's been played at a really good intensity. It's been open. It's been quite end-to-end, and I think the crowd are really immersing themselves into this, and I just hope we get more of the same in the second half. Something to look forward to.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time. So the first half brought no goals. Now it's Haaland. Foden. Vinicius Junior. And here's Marmoush. And here's Haaland. He's gone for goal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Marmoush gets into some space. He's got tall. It's in!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So we have our breakthrough.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Foden, he has found the way through. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Valverde. And here's Mbappe.
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Madrid have their second corner now. Tries to get it clear. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And he whips it across. And now they can spring out of defence. Somewhat off target.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Aimed beyond the defence. Eder Militao calmly anticipates. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Valverde. Vinicius Junior. He's found the way through. Takes aim. Climbs up big. Oh, nearly. But nearly is nothing.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Substitution on the field.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Number 9, Erling Haaland. Coming on the field, number 42,
Goulet, Mbappe, chips it through. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Doku. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. 1-0 the score. Oh, that's fabulous. Eder Militao did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Chance! Eder Militao gets it away. And for a moment, time stood still.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. And it's Kovacic. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Deftly away.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Kovacic. He's on it, can he get away? He might be in here! Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist, Peter, in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe powering forward here. He is through here. Delivering. Chance! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Now it's Doku. Alexander-Arnold does really well to win the ball there. Oh, good-looking ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That has not gone well. Now it's Valverde. And he's had it nicked away.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That has been cut short. Goulet. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Alexander-Arnold. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Oh, what has happened here? And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
To further improve their position of comfort. Not much more than a formality.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Now it's Semenyo. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's got away, bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Ruben Dias did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, this looks sharp. And here's Bernardo Silva. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Great ball if he can get there. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Tries to pass it through. Good ball, good take. And he's managed to get free. Shot at goal! He's scored! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
The goal scorer after 83 minutes is number 7, Vinicius Junior.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Bernardo Silva. Matheus Nunes.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Substitution.
Semenyo. I think we're just about done here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nicely weighted ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Vinicius Junior is onto this. Frangassi. Big header! They've done it! They have stolen level at the last! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Rodrigo.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find the winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Time added on 4 minutes. Looking for the run, and he cuts out the supply. Great ball, and he's in here. Fran Garcia. Madrid do have a chance to counter here. Now that looks a decent ball. He's picked his way through. In it comes. Bullish header! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they? And the referee brings it to a close. Well, what a game. unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see.
Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Wow, this truly is impressive. The future Camp Nou, it has been christened. A show of power, prominence, prestige for Barcelona. So it's away we go then. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Lamine Yamal. Well, this guy, Lamine Yamal, Peter, certainly is a very exciting talent. A natural right winger. We all know about his technique, but he's very impressive with his decision-making too.
Gordon! Ball's gone out of play. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Out towards the flank. And he whips it in. Balde. Eric Garcia. Balde. Pedri.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's shifting through the gears here. That is a crunching tackle. That'll be a throw. And that's definitely not his best. Gordon. It's a promising position. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Hall spots it and intercepts. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Spread out to the left. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Now it's Gordon. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Yamal. Crosses it. He's got goal! Goal! Barcelona! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Newcastle are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Gordon. That's the keeper's ball. Quarter of an hour played. And now the breakaway. Tries to thread one through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Great chance! It's anyone's... Oh, he's been caught on it here! In for the pieces! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Rafinha chooses to go crossfield. Yamal is herring after that one.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's Koundé. Now it's Yamal. What a throw in. Pedri.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Now it's Gordon. Over to the left. And it's Joelinton. Played out to the left flank, and he welcomes it in. Couldn't squeeze it through. There's the shot! It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. And he is going into that little black book.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
So this to restore parity. And that's a poor pen.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
Gordon. Elanga tries a shot! And he hits the net!
Once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Barcelona really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Newcastle grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal stats.
And the shot!
And for a moment, time stood still.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now it's Rafinha. Trippier proves just a little bit too strong. Joelinton, now it's Gordon. Shapes to shoot! Sensational from Joelinton! A finish right from the top draw. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good...
Can he finish? He scored! And they're at it again in double quick time. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. Rafinha is eyeing up his options in the middle. Not the most accurate pass. Newcastle have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in control at 3-1. Hall. Can he get it through?
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Trippier. Now it's Lewandowski. Yamal. Yamal was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Barnes. Now that's well seen too. Looking for a runner. Threads one in. He's picked his way through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Thinks about the shot. And it's Koundé. Chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Takes aim and he rises! It's there!
On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Gordon. That has not gone well. Casado. Eric Garcia. Pedri.
Now it's Lewandowski, out to the right.
De Jong. Pedri. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Now there's a fine ball. Oh, shooting chance! It's bounced back off the post.
He's not got that quite right. And it's Hall. Koundé. Now it's Yamal.
And here's the chance to counter.
Koundé. Spread it left.
Played in.
Burn.
Tries to clear.
Elanga.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Pau Kubasi kept his eye on it. And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Well, time to catch your breath after a manic first half. Goals, goals and more goals, but only one between them.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 11 será sustituido
So off we go
por
once
el
more.
dorsal 9.
And it's Balde. De Jong. Newcastle different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Elanga tries to pass it through.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
And here's Gordon. Pedri kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Now it's Lewandowski.
Now it's Rafinha. Balde looking to hit the byline here. Rafinha
Turns and goes back. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Rafinha
With a real chance here. Rafinha!
Joelinton. Looking for options for movement.
Great vision.
Rafinha
Has it in a wide position. Flings in across.
Barcelona clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Played back in.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Koundé is onto it in a flash.
Koundé. Look at the space here. He might be in here. And a chance! They've scored!
Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now it's Rafinha. Oh, that's fabulous. Shot at goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And one more try! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way. This is the time you need that pace.
Newcastle perhaps wondering what the best... Decent chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Joelinton. Here's Gordon. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Over to the left. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Nice sequence. And the finish! That's another chance. He's got a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let you...
And he shoots! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, what has happened here? Cross into the box. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now, can they get him away? And that has found him in acres of space. Well, that's cause for mild irritation. Hall. Joelinton. He's on it, can he get away? Closing in on goal. He's had a shot! Oh, good-looking ball. Pedri. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. He's in plenty of space here. He's got away. Trippier goes long. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Big chance! He's got away with one there. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Tries to get it clear. That's really well manoeuvred. Newcastle have the chance to go the other way. And he's managed to get free. Real chance! It's in! Ahead! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 20.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
El dorsal 2.
Newcastle take the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Dani Olmo puts his foot on the gas. Rafinha.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Spread out to the left. And it's Martin. Dani Olmo. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Good ball over the top. And he's gone looking for safety.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Nicely weighted ball. Pass is just off target. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Yamal. Looking for the run.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Tonali clears it away. That pass has been well intercepted. Rafinha.
Might want to be careful there.
And here's Lopez. And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Picked out brilliantly. And the shot! Really well taken goal. We thought it was over. It's all square once more. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
He's found a way through. That is lovely. And it's Lopez. Backward it goes.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And he's lost his man here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Fermin. Martin.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
4 extra minutes added on. Passing is crisp and sharp. Gordon gets into some space. And it's made its way to him. Goes for a shot! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Newcastle take what looks to be a decisive lead.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Now it's Dani Olmo. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. They're urging him to shoot. He's come in hard. And that is that. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.